am Dr. Lasherde Scott. I am the president and CEO of Scott Center for Observation, Treatment, and Transition. My current role here at the Scott Center is to help mitigate barriers for individuals that are diagnosed with sickle cell disease, helping them through the transition period from pediatric to adult care. We know a lot of times there are systematic barriers that hinder individuals from even wanting to seek the help that they need. So at Scott, we are stepping in to help patients talk to doctors, as well as just knowing what their options are, and then providing those resources to let them know these are the things that are available with your diagnosis. So just empowering them and making sure that we are bridging the gap between doctor-patient communication. In 2015 and 2016, I had two children that were diagnosed with sickle cell disease at birth. And this changed the trajectory of my overall life. And that kind of led me to go back to school. So now I'm back as a non-traditional student with 3 kids. Having 2 children with sickle cell disease I knew it was going to be sort of a burden, but I didn't want that to hinder me from being able to do the things that I set out to do for myself. So I decided to choose social work because I knew that I would be in advocacy mode the entire time. Choosing Eastern, I've always felt like Eastern was home, and I met some of my greatest friends, which a lot of those individuals were in my wedding. I just knew that it was where I needed to be and where I wanted to complete my journey. During my internship, I was inspired by Dr. Sharni and her story, her father being the individual who found the detection for sickle cell disease. My son, who wanted to make sure that he had an understanding of what sickle cell disease is and why his brother was in and out of the hospital. I was able to work with some amazing people. My husband helped co-write this book. I was able to find a EMU artist, Sarah Luckhart. She never met my children. She only drew the pictures just off a picture. So I thought that was pretty cool that she was able to capture exactly what I wanted for the book. Ideally, my lifelong career goals will be to expand Scott into a couple of different states, which I'm already kind of in the midst of doing that. Also opening up a day clinic for patients to be able to just come here instead of going to the hospital. Let the hospital be the last stop, just to kind of dig away from the stigmas and the misconceptions of having sickle cell disease. I believe that empowering my children is the biggest key to their success. I do not put limitations or barriers on them. I'm constantly inspiring them and telling them the things that they are able to do. They just have to do things in moderation, and that's okay. I'd rather take 1 step at a time than to take 1,000 steps and still fail. I just believe that constantly empowering them, embracing them, and letting them know that they are not their diagnosis, that's the biggest thing for me. EMU has truly impacted my life. I've met some of the most amazing individuals, specifically Jerome Robinson and Charles Graham from the social work department. They actually inspired me to be able to create Scott Center. Actually, Jerome made me think about my why I do the things that I do. But then importantly, I've also taken on some interns from Eastern, and now I'm shaping and molding their trajectory of their futures. And I just think it's just amazing to be able to give back.